Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode number, I believe this is episode number 64. Yeah, 164. This one I'm discussing episodes 59 to 62. We have four monsters, basically, this time. We have Deathbird Mask. Yes, Deathbird Mask. Yeah, he's the first one. We also have, get this. You ready for this? Starfish Mask, even though he's shaped like a freaking clam. Cowshoe Mask, and this is not a joke. And I'm going to show you out this guy here because it is hilarious, the fact that this guy... Here you go. One of the strangest monsters I've ever seen in this entire series. Meet Ribcage Mask. That's not a joke. That seriously is a monster. Ribcage Mask. Here's one for you. One of the most weirdest ones. You thought that was baffling? Here's Cowshoe Mask. What the heck? It's Sentai. Yeah. Now, Deathbird Mask, I saw this guy. He looked like a freaking pterodactyl. Yeah, look at this thing. And by the way, you might be curious though. Does he bite people with that mask? Does he bite people's heads? Yes, he does. Oh yes, yes he does. And Starfish Mask, aka a clam. Yes. So basically, what happens where, in the case of episodes 59 and 61, this is basically three loosely connected... These are 3 or 4 loose connected episodes. So basically, I have these ones. So in the case of the first one, get their hands on a statue in order to get their hands on a treasure from a feudal lord. Yep, that's pretty much a part of this one. And they steal the statue, but they don't bother to return it for some reason. Well, they actually take a fake one, but it's found out just right after the thing, it's basically just a fake one. And of course, the Gorenger just give them the real one. Interesting to say, at least this one. The clamshell, the starfish mask, the plot for his episode is like, oh, he's carrying a missile, and it's a clam. And they claim it's a starfish. Like, okay. And it's difficult trying to open the thing. And also, he has this thing where he sticks out his tongue a lot. Why the tongue? Of course, they think it's a mating clam. Yes, they speak this for a mating clam. And he puts up as starfish mask. And I point out, like, look at it, like, you are a clamshell, not a starfish. I don't know if this is a translation error or something, but this is by far one of the most baffling monsters I've ever seen. Come out of a freaking clamshell, carrying a mini missile. Yes. And apparently what happens in this episode does kind of lead to the events of the very next episode. Where during the... By the way, I forgot to mention, the second time they ever did the whole Gorenger hurricane bomb is that, well, they actually had the monster had to block it in that one. That was the only time we did. This one, the thing fell in the wire. But luckily enough, basically, that Mobile Ranger has a spare one, of course, that's to defeat the monster at the very end. Next one is somebody looking for that missing end ball. Of course, they, oh crap, did they leak info? Did they get info? No, they just basically randomly made one. And Cowshoe Mask. Wow, he is by far the most embarrassing monster. Heck, even, like, the Fuhrer is like, he basically just, he's basically just begging the Gorengers, kill this monster off. He's ridiculous. And he's an embarrassment to my army. Always beaten with beetles. Yes, beetles. Ribcage Mask, the plot of that one is that we have where Gorenger is transporting basically a liquid gunpowder in a capsule and he gets injured. And apparently, they don't know what's going to encapsulate. They just randomly attack him. Now, why the heck the Ribcage Master chose this point in time to basically attack him? Because they're enemies. And he's like, I don't have time to do that. I have places to go. So, he gets injured. His motorcycle gets damaged. And he attempts to use basically one of his many gadgets he has. Basically, he's about to fire it off, but Ribcage Master finds him. Of course, he just trounces along. It just happens to come across a mansion. Yes, a mansion in the middle of nowhere. And of course, gets his wound bandaged up. And of course, has his telephone. Like, nope, we have a telephone here. But he gets wound bandaged up, gets some good food. And then he gets knocked down and gets waken up by the fact that he's actually a prisoner of Ribcage Mask. We ask about the capsule. Of course, he doesn't say what it is until Peggy and Asuka come along to check on him. It was, don't open it, it's going to explode. And of course, then apparently the Black Ops Tour sees the capsule along with Commander-in-Chief Golden Mask. Like, oh, this must be the mysterious substance I've heard rumor about. Yeah. And of course, they come with the genius ideas like Black Ops, and of course, Golden Mask's like, let's put a missile and fire at Tokyo. And Black Ops like, yeah, you do that. It's like, amazing idea. Do it. Like, wow. Such an easy plan to do. Yes, second time in these 4 episodes we have to do a freaking missile. And about to fire up, but lucky enough that our Ranger comes in and basically stops them. With Key Ranger. And of course, they take out the monsters and, well, Ribcage monsters via eating gross soup. Yes, seriously. That's how he's beaten. Oh, how's the starfish will be? A pearl. And what about the bird? Well, I think it was something. I don't remember what it was, but it was like very gross. Yeah. Excuse me. Pretty fun episodes, but reaching episode 62 means I have 22 episodes left to go for Gorenger. Yep. But yeah, that's particularly much it for this particular review. Next time we do a couple manga reviews, and I'm going to head straight to Bleach right afterwards. Which one's it going to be? You'll find out soon, okay? Next video. Bye.